What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Crooked Chicken here with another video. Today I wanted to talk about the Walking Dead camp event, which is something that it takes place yearly, twice a year, two different locations. It's a charity thing, so it's for a good cause. And I only found out about this about 2 years ago. I just randomly come across this thing that you could do, which was just hang out with the cast of the show. And so I looked into it more, and I planned on going this last year because it takes place in May, at least for the first event that takes place in Sonoya, Georgia, of course, where they filmed. But it just didn't work out due to other plans that are already had in place for vacation and whatnot. But I am happy to announce that I am going to next year's event, which I am just beyond excited about because of the fact, so many of the cast members come to the Sonoya, Georgia, because there are two events. There's the one in Sonoya, and then there's the one in St. Augustine, Florida, which is happening in October. And, they have a pretty good lineup as far as guests too, but I wanted to go to this one because, of course, it's where they film. They do a lot of tours. They do a lot of special events and everything with certain members of the cast. They announce things throughout the year, like they've had beer pong, they've had story time around the campfire, they've had tours of the Clear location, which I visited this last week. I did a video about it, pretty short video because I couldn't do a stream at the time because service just wasn't working for me right there. But with this, of course, they have a lot of the cast come in. No one like Andy Lincoln or Denai Guerrero or anybody like that for whatever reason. I'm not sure. But we do still get a lot of big names, a lot of people from the show, across the board actually, as far as Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead. But as far as guests, as far as last year, I mean, we had Lenny James, we had Stephen Ogg, Tom Payne, Chandler Riggs, Emily Kinney, Seth Gilliam. So we have a lot of the big casts that were spread across multiple seasons. So I'm really excited to be going to that and to get this experience and everything. And of course, again, it's for a good cause. But I'm just so excited for this. It's going to be so much fun hanging out with the cast, of course, getting pictures, autographs, things like that. And they have, like I mentioned, different events. Like one of the little things, I don't know if this requires an extra ticket or anything, but they had one little event where they had Chandler Riggs doing handprints on boards like he did in the show from the porch, where he did a handprint in paint and everything with Judith, and they had something similar that he did with fans. I think it was last year. I don't know if he did it this last year, but just super super excited for it. And as far as tickets, I mean, they are a little pricey because the first thing that they offer, and I think they offer general admission at the same time too, but they had a pre-sale here this last weekend. That's why I jumped on it and got mine right away because they can sell out. But they have the VIP Plus, which is where you it actually takes care of your hotel room. You stay there on site at Peachtree City, the Crown Plaza, and I believe this is the same hotel that a lot of actors probably stay at too. Because from what I remember, and I think I've stayed there once, it's a pretty sprawled out hotel. It's almost like a campus, honestly, like a college campus. But it's going to be so much fun, and just to hang out with them, ask them questions, of course. And of course, being that I'm just trying whatever I can to get this channel up and going off the ground, I will check and see what they allow as far as videos and pictures and whatnot. But as far as tickets, let me kind of get back into that. Like I said, VIP, they start out about 800, but you can do payment plans, which is what I did. It's very helpful. It pulls out an initial like 200 for the first one, and then $100 payments, I believe, after that. But with that is you have the single VIP, then it kind of just goes next tier, double, triple, things like that, and just adds as you add different people. And like I mentioned, that does take care of your hotel room too. And this is one thing I checked on because I wasn't too sure, because this is mostly for me, but my family is going to come along with me. They are allowed to come and stay in the room with you and everything, but of course they cannot get access to the event unless they have their own ticket. But I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited to see when they start announcing guests and everything, and the different events that they will announce throughout the year, because as I mentioned, with the different events, they do offer tickets for these things because they're not included in the package. But I mean, what chance do you get to play beer pong with some of the cast? I believe, let me check actually, last year, this last go around, the beer pong was with Cooper Andrews, who played Jerry, and then with Paola Lazaro, who played Princess. So that was probably quite the show, honestly, because I don't know if you've seen Palero's other show that she did. It was for Netflix. It was called Obliterated. It was only one season, unfortunately, because it didn't get a renewal. But it was about her and several other famous actors, as far as shows that I've watched and everything, that were a part of like the FBI or Secret Service or just things like that that go into stop terrorist type events. And it was very just raunchy, and it was, that kind of show and everything, but it was really funny. But unfortunately, it did not get renewed. But other than that, I mean, it's going to be a great time. Like I mentioned, I'm going to try to do what I can as far as pictures and things like that, because I want to bring you guys content, get you guys info that you might not get otherwise, and just be ready, because I am just, again, I am so excited for this. I am excited to be a part of this and get, a Walking Dead experience that a lot of people might not get the chance to get, and just to be in the town again, because I was just there this last week, and I'm excited to go right back, because as far as these towns that they use in Georgia, because I visited several actually. I visited Covington, Georgia, which is where I stayed, honestly, because it was there's a hotel there that's just a Holiday Inn Express, but I've stayed there several times and I always have a good experience there. And then I went to Jackson, Georgia, where they filmed Stranger Things. I got a few pictures and things there, but other than that, it's just a beautiful area. Reminds me a lot of where I grew up and everything, in the small town area of Indiana, where we have a lot of backwoods areas and shit. But anyways, just really excited for this, and I will bring you updates as I get them about what becomes available. If you have any questions, of course, I will answer them the best I can. And I guess that will do it, guys. And I guess I'll see you next time. So please leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.